Hey everyone! So, I just thought I'd bring up this random point about me, but I'm not great at cooking. Why am I bringing it up now? I thought it would be a funny thing to ramble about because I popped an egg this morning while trying to flip it. So yeah, here's the thing about cooking. I'm not inherently bad at cooking, like I'll burn the kitchen down boiling water. I'll have you know, my instant ramen game is spectacular. I can follow a recipe and it'll turn out decent, but when it comes down to it, I can't stray from the recipe out of fear the dish will turn bad because I didn't add some bay leaves to the soup. So let's talk practical skills in the kitchen. I feel that I scored just below the average. I can't say for sure why, but it seems like I take much longer cooking and preparing the ingredients than most people. Like one time in college, my brother had to run to the store because we didn't have ground beef or something. So he left me in charge of cutting lettuce and some bell peppers. Oh yeah, we were having tacos. When he left, I was thinking, yeah, I got this. Let's just say he came back 20 minutes later and I was only starting the bell peppers. So it took me 20 minutes to cut lettuce. I don't know why it took me so long, but anyhow, I watched Food Wars, I played Cooking Mama, and I would watch Ratatouille as a kid. All jokes aside, I am a visual learner, and I learn how to do certain things much faster if I watch it than read it. I've looked up videos on how people cook, and I enjoy watching people do cooking videos on TikTok and YouTube. I definitely need to keep practicing, but I feel that I'm getting better at certain things. Like for instance, I know how to dice an onion. I still cry really badly though. Thinking about this more, I decided to write down what I would divide my stats into. So I divided my cooking stats into speed, preparation, improvisation, cooking, and enjoyment. I think the diagram would look a lot like this. So let's start with speed. As I said earlier, I am slow, so that's probably a 1, but only because I think that if I were in a fast food restaurant kind of environment, I would be extremely under pressure and have orders piling up until we ultimately have to close the restaurant. Okay, that's probably exaggerating a little, but all in all, I'll make recipes that only take 20 minutes in 40 minutes. Next is preparation, which is at a 3 because if we factor out speed, then I can do it well. I can follow measurements and I know how to cut things by dicing, slicing, and other sorts of variations. Also, I can marinate and I can prep the stove and the equipment needed for cooking. Improvisation is at a 2 because I don't like to stray away from the recipe too much because sometimes I put too little or too much, which makes the recipe go either way. Also, I hate it when the recipe says, use a pinch or use a dash of salt because we all know that salt can make or break a dish. However, I do like to experiment if it's just for me and I'll see what it tastes like if I add something to the dish. Cooking would be at a 3 because after prep is done and it doesn't take forever, I can see when something is done and I can manage the stove and oven. However, I'm better at using an oven because I bake better than I cook, to be honest. I can't do flipping that well though, and I do overcook some things sometimes, so that's bringing down the overall average. And enjoyment is at a 5. I really do enjoy cooking. While I might not be the best cook or the fastest prepper, I find it fun to make things. I like baking cakes, making dishes I see online. I think it's because I like the idea that I'm learning to make new things. Sometimes when I'm making things, I'll take my time and practice something I saw, and I can be really proud when I do it successfully. I think my biggest achievement is that I can clean a fish. I won't show you, but during college I wanted to make a mackerel that I found, but I had no clue how to do that. So I went to my friend who knows how, and he ran me through how to do it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was terrified. But now that I've experienced it and I'm over it, I know how and I can make mackerel whenever I want. Overall, I'm not trying to be a world-class chef or anything, but it is a practical life skill to learn. And I'd like to think over the years I've improved. At one point in my life, I couldn't even make instant ramen. But look where we are now. If you're wondering what actual dishes I can make without a recipe, I like to make chili, fish dishes, and I can make pretty good avocado toast. Also, I made the gotcha pork and apple risotto from Food Wars, but that was with a recipe. And I like to make cakes, cookies, and bread desserts. One day I want to make an apple turnover, but getting the dough to work like that is going to be difficult. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button and hit subscribe for more videos I make. Also, let me know if you guys have any tips on how to get better or faster at cooking, or just in general want to share any kitchen tips. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Bye!